Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're reviewing a Chevy Silverado Black Widow. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Carl Malone Chevy here in Park City, Utah for giving me some time with this Silverado. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this is a naturally aspirated 5.3 liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now, stock fuel economy is supposed to be 16 around town and 20 in the highway, but with these big tires and everything, probably not anymore. But power outputs are 355 horsepower and then 383 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see we have pretty much a normal Silverado hood until you go a little bit back, and then you guys can see the Black Widow venting there. I think that looks really sharp. And then coming down below, we have the Silverado's new headlight design, which I'm a huge fan of, especially the daytime ring light. Then you can see the little Black Widow logo right there, and then also down below. And then notice they actually painted the Chevy bow tie. And then we do have fog lights here at the bottom. We also have tow hooks as well. And then notice the whole bumper's body painted. And so when you put it all together, the contrast between the blacked out elements and the white looks really sharp. Now, coming on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 35 by 12.5 by 22 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see with the wheels completely blacked out, also have the Black Widow logo there in the center. We also have Black Widow there on the brake caliper as well. And yeah, really aggressive all-terrain tires, as you can see. Now, this does come with a 6-inch suspension lift. Sorry about the lighting with this particular shot. But yeah, it definitely gives it a much bigger or crazier stance, and I'll show that in a little bit. But you guys will also notice we've got this huge fender flare here. And then behind that, we've got the Black Widow logo. And then notice Z71 badge. The mirror caps are body painted. And then this has a two-tone design, so the roof is all blacked out, and then the lower portion of the cab is body painted. Well, it's white, right? And then here in the back, you guys can see here the shock setup and everything. And then here's your full side view with the truck. So this is where you guys can see the stance, and again, that wider appearance with the big fender flares and all of that. Now, taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We also have remote start. We got the tailgate drop down, and then we have the Chevy bow tie here on the back. Now, popping into the bed, you guys can see we've got LED bed lights here. We also have a full outlet down below. And this one has liner from the factory. Also, I guess you get a Black Widow sticker there on the back window. Also, this one has the upgraded cab lights there. But yeah, really nice setup. And then I think this one, yeah, it has the auto raise tailgate, which is another nice feature. And I've got Chevy's upgraded taillights here in the back, and then we do have the bumper step here, and then Black Widow down below with the RST badge. Notice the bumper is body painted, got parking sensors, and then look at the exhaust tips, they're all blacked out, and this exhaust does sound a little bit beefier. And putting it all together, let me know what you guys think about the looks here with the Black Widow Silverado. Now, taking a look at the door panel, we've got soft touch here and down below, and you can see the stitching, and then look at the wood trim up above, and then we've got tons of storage, and then this one also has power side steps. And then we do have these upgraded leather seats. This shot will show you guys the leather a little bit better. It got this cool like cross-stitch design, and there's actually a little bit of suede here on the seat as well. And then we do have under-seat storage here, flat loading floor. Legroom back here is actually really good. We have a little storage pocket, and then you guys can see some cup holders here. We've got USBs and a vent. And these seats are comfortable, and they also have a nice smell to them. I know it's a weird thing to mention, but they got a nice smell. Now, taking a look at the front door panel, again, soft touch here with the wood trim, and you can see the double stack design down below. All of our window controls, and this front one is automatic. Got all of our mirror adjustments, and then speaker for the Bose sound system. And then you do have blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then our updated payload with this is 1,191 pounds. And then with the front seat, again, Black Widow logo there, and you can see the stitching design all down the center. And then look at this here with the little inserts, it's nice. Power adjustments here on the side as well. And then didn't do anything with the pedal layout. Got Chevrolet down there. Got our parking brake here with our drive line select. You guys can see auto, 4-wheel high. We've got 2-wheel high, 4-wheel low. And then your drive mode select with your tow haul mode select. And then we also have our light controls right next to that as well. So taking a look at the steering wheel, you guys can see soft touch all around. We've got paddle shifters here in the back for the 10-speed automatic. We also have radio controls on the back as well. We've got some controls here for the center stack, voice command controls. We've got our cruise control with our heated steering wheel button on the steering wheel. And then you guys can see the turn signal windshield wiper stock there in the back. Now we do have this full digital gauge cluster here in the center. And cool thing is we've got the different drive modes we can go between with this. And then there's also the tow haul mode as well. It shows a little trailer there behind it. Now taking a look at the infotainment system, you guys can see we've got the shortcut bar here on the side. We also have the main screen here, which responds really well. Has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You got the little side tab on top of that. And then with the camera system, you can see it out of every single angle here, which really helps out with this truck because it's such a big truck. If you're running the black spots because I have the door open. But yeah, really good camera system, easy to use infotainment system as well. And then you guys can see down below the home screen button and the volume control right next to it. And then we've got our lane departure here with our parking sensors, auto stop start, tailgate drop down raise function, hazard lights, stability control, hill descent control. That's for the windows to roll them all down at once. Got our trailer brake controls here. And then you guys can see we've got our dual zone climate controls. We also have heated seats as well. And then you got some USBs right next to that. Got some storage here, cup holders, and then shifter for the 10-speed automatic. And look at the center console with all the red stitching and then the leather trim on it. And then you guys can see with the wireless phone charging pad. And then you got some USBs, got a full power outlet, pretty big storage area. And then we do have some nice padding all on the dash here. And then you can see the glove box set up here. Got some nice trim down below, by the way. And then up top we got some controls here for like the power sliding window, for example. And then we also have a center up top, and then we just have a regular manual mirror dimmer. Now we have our RST window sticker. So this is the truck before the Black Widow stuff. So original MSRP on this RST was $63,920. So that's a pretty loaded up RST. It looks like it has the All-Star Edition package, power sunroof, which we saw obviously. Yeah, so it's got pretty much all the options. And then with the Black Widow package, it adds another $34,265. And all the items, so 6-inch lift, 22-inch wheels, 35-inch tall tires. We've got the Black Widow brake calipers, the fender flares, the running boards. You've got the hood vents as well as the performance exhaust. We've got the stitching and the leather seats. And then it says red interior lights as well. I guess you pay for the windshield stripe as well. Puddle lights on top of that. You've got the accents. And then black center caps, and there's a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. But yeah, total MSRP 98,000, not 198,000. Geez, 98,185. So with that being said, I want you guys to let me know what you think about the Black Widow Silverado. Is this a truck that you would go for? Is there anything that you would change in this truck? For me personally, I really do like the contrast between the blacked out elements on this truck and the white portion of this truck as well. I just think it creates really cool contrast overall. And this truck definitely stands out. I mean, this thing is massive. They've got a bunch of Raptors up here, and it's taller than a Raptor, so it definitely has quite a bit of road presence. But anyways, again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Carmel and Chevy here in Park City, Utah for me some time with this truck. Check out their inventory in the description down below. I'll see ya.